Welcome back. My name is the Beefmeister, and this is part 5 of our Faster Than Light series. So, if you haven't watched the first couple episodes, I guess you're just getting the feel of it by now. I would suggest that you go back and watch them, but feel free to just watch this one, and then if you like it, feel free to go back and watch those other ones as well. Alright, and without further ado, let's resume where we left off. So we jump to the one north because there's no point in going to a store with such low funds, unless I just want to be disappointed. And this first jump leads us to nothing. So we go ahead and we upgrade our reactor because we're looking to power our drone. So we'll notice later, but we actually thought it was a defense drone level 1, which is super exciting for us. Unfortunately, it's a combat drone, and it doesn't end up helping us too much. See right here, I'll notice, and I'll be like, oh, it's a combat drone. Not necessarily bad. It's just I really wanted the defense drone since it blocked missiles. And so from here, I see that there's an intruder, so I go and I pull out my NG and I switch him with my... I go to pull out him, but I leave him in there, and then I switch him out with my Mantis so that we can beat out his intruder and then we can get ready to beat out his ship. Unfortunately for them, this ship is actually really not well built, in the sense that I can hit 6 rooms with one laser. So we pause it real quick so that we can go ahead and draw our laser beam across. But matching it up on all the corners, we managed to hit all 6 rooms here. The day is yours. Show us honor by allowing us to leave with our lives. So they make a simple offer for us, but we don't take it. And an asteroid actually ends up finishing them off, since their shields were down. From here I send my guys to repair, and then I skipped ahead. And we jump straight into combat. Another unarmed ship, but this one immediately powers up its faster than light drive. And if it gets away, there's no doubt it'll warn the rebels about my position. So I know that I have to take out its fast and light system as soon as possible. I shoot out a combat drone just to help with the shielding, just in case I need it. And then from here, I've actually taken out their piloting system, and I've slightly damaged their engine. A couple combos, we take them out, we collect their resources, and then we go ahead and repair our shields. After doing all the repairs, we send everyone back to their rooms, and then we get ready for the next jump. So we don't have a lot of options here, but we love going shopping. So we pick the middle one just for the heck of it. And there's something here under augmentations called a weapon pre-igniter. The weapon pre-igniter is definitely what we like. So what it does is it automatically makes your weapons available after an FTL jump. It's super good for combat. However, it's really expensive, and the only way I'd be able to afford it is by selling my combat drone and my stealth weaponry. And the augmentation for stealth weapons is definitely worth a lot as well. Because being able to continue charging while in stealth and preventing the enemies from being able to charge on you gives so much more effective damage against them that it wouldn't be worth selling my stealth weapons. I decided against getting the weapon pre-igniter, although it was definitely very tempting. And instead, we go ahead and get an anti-personnel drone and our long-range scanners. look like a military vessel. We're trying to get back home alive. I'm an engineer by trade and can improve your reactor if you have any extra supplies. So we'd agreed to this trade. It's 5 missiles and 2 drone parts, and he upgrades our reactor by 1. It's not the most cost-effective deal I've seen, but we're getting to the point where we don't need missiles as heavily anymore, although we would like to stockpile them, and getting power is pretty useful. So the distress signal is coming from the small space station that needs help. So this time I have 2 options. One's my NG crew, the other is cloaking, since I have an improved cloaking system. I'm not sure how the cloaking would have turned out, so I go with the safe bet of doing the NG again, and he fixes it and we get our supplies. Thing as if we go down to the distress beacon, it'll be very rough to get back up, and we are low on fuel. We decide just to go up. Upon completing our jump, we hit another toll road, Pirate Scout. So we decline the toll as before. While our weapons are charging, we activate cloaking to prevent that missile from hitting us. Then from there, we take out their shield with the missile to go to, and then we pause so that we can draw out our laser beam. They offer to give us some of their goods if we don't destroy their ship. They only offered 1 fuel, and seeing how we're low, we go to destroy their ship. We figure we can definitely get more than 1 fuel. We definitely need to. Upon destroying their ship, we collect our substantial useful scrap metal, and we get 3 parts fuel. That's super convenient because we're definitely running low. We go ahead and upgrade our shields some more. We upgrade our shields because we had the guy upgrade our reactor, and with the new Zoltan I have, it's easily able to be powered. From here, since we got extra fuel, we take 1 more extra jump before going to the exit. We stumble across a forward scout of the Rebel fleet, and immediately they're powering their FTL as well. There's no doubt that they'll warn the Rebels, and they have a defense drone. So from here I'm deciding how I'm going to go about taking out their engine. So we immediately have an intruder detected. They have a boarding drone. So we let our anti-personnel start doing it, and then we send our take our NG out of the room because there's a leak there and we don't want to risk him dying. Unfortunately, they can't repair things until all the enemies are cleared, so I pull them out in the meantime. By comboing our burst lasers with our pike beam, we're able to disable his drone temporarily. And by comboing again, we're able to make sure the drone system stays down. Unfortunately, it gets repaired pretty fast. With the number laser and beam combo, we're able to take down their ship. And while their ship breaks apart, we're excited to know that we're still 1 step ahead of the fleet. So from here we come across a pirate in hot pursuit of an unidentified ship. We quickly receive a transmission from the pirate. Stay out of this, fight, and we'll make it worth your while. They offer us 2 missiles, a drone part, and 22 scrap. This deal's pretty low, and I'm feeling like being a hero. I note that they have a crew teleporter in their room, and I know that since I have an anti-boarding crewman, I'll be okay. Since he's still healing though, I make sure to go ahead and cloak just to give him a little bit more time. I decided against hitting the teleporter since it's not such a big deal and I don't think my missile will make it there in time. I start to cut across their ship and they realize that I'm a sufficient match for them. They immediately start powering up their FTL devices, but it's looking like it's too late. I send some guys over to help fight off the intruders in my base. And then after shooting more burst lasers, I'm able to take them down. However, they offer us a super generous offer. And the bribe this time is 8 missiles, 2 drone parts, and 26 scrap. We take that, although their missile still decides to hit us. But it was definitely a great deal. So this is going to wrap up this episode. It's getting a little more fast-paced, and I'm working on editing to cut out some of the less needed parts. Please let me know if you like this style of video, and then also if you like this style of game. I'm looking to play more games like this, but I'm open to many different suggestions. And I'll be switching through different games to figure out what I like best. So thanks again for watching, and let me know in the comment section or by hitting a like button if you liked it.